G'day everybody and welcome to this week's edition of Q&A. We are a university church on a university campus, so we like to ask questions so that we can get answers. And this week's question is, was Jesus a virgin? So given all the information we have about Jesus, the answer is yes. Jesus was a virgin, as we all are at some point, but he also died a virgin. Now, how do we know this? We know this because Jesus talks specifically about two types of sexual sin when he talks in the Bible. Those two types can be found in Matthew 15 verse 19. It says, "For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, and slander." So sexual immorality and adultery cover two different types of sexual sin. Adultery is having sex with somebody outside of marriage when you're married, and sexual immorality is having sex outside of marriage when you're not married. So how do we know from this that Jesus never had sex? Well, the Bible never records Jesus being married. It records all kinds of events, like him talking to some random leper people and a random lady with the issue of blood. If Jesus got married, you'd think we'd know about it. The Bible also records how Jesus never sinned, written by people who walked around with him, who knew him, who were his disciples. And so if Jesus is talking about how sex outside of marriage is a sin, if he's not married, he ain't having sex outside of marriage. And if he ain't married, he ain't having sex inside of marriage either, is he? So if Jesus isn't having sex outside of marriage, and he's not having sex inside of marriage, Jesus ain't having sex. That's this week's question. Make sure you send yours into the number on the screen, the Facebook group, or the YouTube comments, and we will see you next week. Bye.